In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit Microsoft Word documents online, both in Google Docs and in Office Online. It's important that you be able to edit Microsoft Word documents even if you don't have Microsoft Office, due to the fact that quite a few industries are still very reliant on Word, especially professional businesses such as lawyers and accountants. If you're sending these kinds of businesses information, or they're probably going to want to be able to open it in Word, or if they're sending you documents, they're likely sending it to you in Word. So being able to edit these things is in a Word format is very important. And even if you're not dealing with one of those kinds of businesses, you're likely to come across a lot of older Word documents that need to be opened. And if you don't have Microsoft Office, you need a way to do it. So we're going to look, as I said, at two methods. The first is to open and edit Word documents in Google Docs. And the second, which is our preferred method, is to open and edit Word documents in Word Online. Both of these methods are free, but as I said, our preferred method is going to be the latter, which is opening them in Office Online, mainly because it helps save you from formatting issues. So let's look at each of these in turn, and we'll start by looking at how to edit Office documents in Google Docs. Okay, we are here at the desktop. I created a test document in Microsoft Word. I'm just going to show you this real fast. And as you can see, this is a test document. It has some text. I included some formatting such as a test list. I also included a test subheading. And I put this together just really quickly for the purposes of this video. So what we're going to need to do is get this into Google Docs so we can go ahead and edit. And what you will see is that we're going to run into some potential formatting issues anytime you're editing things other than blocks of text. So let's X out of this. Now, the first thing we need to do, as I said, is to get that document into Google Drive so we can edit it in Google Docs. This is a Google Drive account that I have created for the purposes of this video, and there's nothing in it, obviously. So to edit this document in Google Docs, first thing we have to do is get it into Drive. So hit New, go to File, Upload, go to where you have saved the file. And as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, that document has now been uploaded into Google Drive. And we're going to be able to edit it now in Google Docs. So I'm going to refresh this. Here's our document. You can see the Word icon showing that this is in Word format. Let me close out of this. You can see again that this is in Word format. It's in DocX, which is Microsoft Word. It's in Drive. So what you're going to do is come over here where you see the three dots and more actions. And oh, excuse me. Now what you're going to go ahead and do is hit the three dots, hit Open With, go to Google Docs, and there is our document. You can see it is in DocX, meaning we are editing a Word document in Google Docs. And as you see, it's Microsoft Word format. Everything looks fine. Headers, there's our list. And let's start editing. You can see that we can add some more text. Okay, now we're going to go down and edit our list here too. And what you're going to see is, as I said, when you get into some of the more like formatting issues in Word, such as using lists, using tables, and that sort of thing, you can run into potential problems. So let's take a look at what happens when we try to add items to this bullet list. Item 3, item 4. And as you can see, obviously the spacing on the first two items in this list are not the same as the spacing in the subsequent items that we just added, meaning that's a formatting issue that you'll have to go back and correct later, which makes editing the Word documents in Google Docs a little more work, even though it can be done. This is why we prefer to do this in Office Online, as I'll show you in a moment. But again, all the changes are made, and we have just edited this document, and it's still, as you can see in the upper left-hand side, in a docx format. So now we need to save it. We're going to go to Download. We're going to go to Save it as Microsoft Word. We're going to go to wherever we want to save it. Now, right here, I could either save this as a new document. I could call it test document one or new document or something like that. Or I could just save it as test document, which will overwrite the original document. So you need to decide, do you want to overwrite the original or do you want to create a subsequent document with your edits in it? For our purposes, I am going to go ahead and just save over the original. There we go. We're going to save that. Okay, let me X out of this. Let me minimize this. We're going to open up our test document. Able editing, and as you can see, all our changes took. We added some more text, but again, you see the formatting problems with the bullet list. This is again why we prefer Office Online. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that method now. Okay, we are back and we are going to take a look at how to edit Word documents in the online version of Microsoft Word. I'm going to reopen our test document real quick. As you can see, it still has the formatting issues that were generated by Google Docs in there. Well, what we want to do now is open it in the online version of Microsoft Word, which is completely free to use, and this will allow for a better editing experience, and you'll get a document back that doesn't have formatting problems. So what you want to do is go to outlook.com and create a free account. I've already created one here for the purposes of this video. Outlook.com is just Microsoft's free email service similar to Gmail for Google. Again, this is free of charge. And just like Google gives you Google Docs and Google Sheets and whatnot, Microsoft gives you free online versions of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, all these other apps I'm showing you right here. And again, this is free of charge to sign up. So I am going to go ahead and open up the free version of Word here. And you can do this from the sidebar or in the menu. And from here, I'm going to go over to upload. As you can see, this is a new account. There's nothing in it. So we need to upload the test document. And as you can see, it's opening in an online version of Microsoft Word. I am still in the browser. Looks just like Word. I can go ahead and go around now and start editing this document. I'm going to go down to my bullet point list. I'm going to add item A, item B, and it might help if I could type. And there we go. I'm going to go up here and say this is even more text. And you notice on this bullet point list that the spacing is correct. It's consistent with the original Microsoft Word document, whereas the bullet points from the earlier Google Doc have spacing problems. This is why we prefer to do this, to edit Microsoft Word documents online in Word Online as opposed to Google Docs, because it prevents formatting problems. So we now have this document. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go over here to File, go down to Save As, and you want to click Download a Copy, because again, you're doing this in the browser, so you need to get it back onto your computer. So hit Download a Copy, and in just a moment, your download option is going to open. Hit Save As. Same thing. I'm just going to save over the original document. I could have saved this as a separate document, but I just went ahead and saved over the original. Let's open up our test document. Enable editing, and as you can see, all the formatting carried over perfectly. So this is why we say that if you need to edit Microsoft Word documents and you do not have Microsoft Word, while you can do it in Google Docs, we suggest doing it in Office Online. It's going to lead to fewer formatting issues, and it's just going to be a much smoother experience for you. We hope you found this video useful. If you did, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. If there's a particular topic or a particular tech tip you would like discussed on this channel, please drop us a comment below and we'll see you at the next video. Thank you.